I can't tell you how to be a woman. I'm not a woman. So you got to figure that out on your own. But I can tell you what men do and do not like. And we do not like a masculine, confrontational, pushy, nitpicking ass chick.
What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. And we are back with another Knight relationship advice. Before we get into it, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. We are almost at that goal. 125 subs by September, a goal with some size my eyes on the prize. We are right there. Help me out. Thank you. Today, we'll jump right into it. I'll start with the male because I'm pretty sure I started with the female last week. So we'll start with the male. Okay, me, 19-year-old male, and my girlfriend, 20-year-old female, are in a disagreement over sharing past experiences. Help. Hi there. On a mobile cell phone, so apologies if formatting is a bit whack. My girlfriend and I love each other very much. She is the best little thing to ever come into my life. We get on great. She is exactly like me when it comes to humor, sarcasm, and all that. We can just talk shit to each other in a very playful way, and it makes us both laugh. We don't take ourselves too seriously. The only difference between us now is our viewpoint on, in my eyes, being open and honest. A few months ago, she asked me about my past. Previous girls, number of people I've been with before her, and so on. Spoiler, there was nobody before her. I had no problem answering her questions, and even though it was a step when it came to telling her she was my first. She was very happy to find out, and obviously any concerns or lingering thoughts she had were put to rest with my answers. However, when it came to the roles being reversed and me asking her the same thing, she got very defensive, saying things like, "There's some things you don't need to know." Like, how is that supposed to make me feel? I was fairly taken aback by the way she behaved with it, considering we've joked about stories she told her friends before. She gave a number of previous partners before, but then a very different number came out a long time later.
Hey, Vicky only slept with one guy since we went out. I mean, that like makes me 50% of her entire guy-related life.
You dipshit. She didn't sleep with one guy. She slept with at least 3.
What?
When a girl tells you how many guys she slept with, multiply it by 3 and that's the real number.
So I'm not happy with the fact that she lied to me about it. That's what sticks in my head the most. What else could she have told me is actually a lie? She is very hard on not talking about it, even though we can joke around the topic, but not actually about her. Basically, what upsets me is, why did she feel it was okay to know and ask me about my past, but I'm not allowed to do the same? Her extreme adamance to not talk about it is what gets me thinking even more. And she doesn't even realize or understand this. I just wanted to be given the same respect back, honestly. How do I approach this? Woo! Okay, buddy, I'm gonna tell you something you don't want to hear. Your girl, she might be for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
All right? She done been around. She's only 20. And if she's only 20 and she's afraid to tell you her number, her real number, bro, you don't even know if the number she just told you is true.
Wait, but you said you only had sex with 3 different guys. You never mentioned him.
Because I never had sex with him.
You sucked his dick.
We went out a few times. We never had sex, but we fooled around.
Oh my God, why did you tell me you only had sex with 3 different guys?
Because I did only have sex with 3 different guys. That doesn't mean I didn't just go with people.
Oh my God, I feel so nauseous.
I'm sorry, Dante. I thought you understood.
I did understand. I understood that you had sex with 3 different guys, and that's all you said.
Please calm down.
How many?
Dante.
How many dicks have you sucked?
Go.
How many?
Right, shut up a second and I'll tell you. Jesus, I didn't freak out like this when you told me how many girls you fucked.
This is different. This is important. How many? Well?
Something like 36?
What? Something like like 36?
Lower your voice.
Wait, what is that anyway? Something like 36. Does that include me?
37.
I'm 37?
Obviously, it's went up. Bruh. What do they say? What is that scene from American Pie 2? It's like she said, when a girl tells you a number, multiply that by 3. All right, so she told you, oh, it was only 3 guys. But then later told you, okay, it was 6. Bro, it might be like 18. It might not be that much. But it could be like 10 to 12, bro. Who knows? I don't know what number you're comfortable with. That doesn't matter. That's not what we're talking about. The fact is, she is lying to you, my boy. And she's being a hypocrite. Don't do that. That's not cool. She can ask you a bunch of questions, but you can't ask her. That's not respect, bro. She don't respect you. If she respected you, she would answer your questions. And she would answer them truthfully. Now, y'all are young, man. 19, 20, bro. This might not be your forever girl. You should move on. Your girl might be a good old-fashioned floozy. So I would bounce, bro. I would bounce. And you've only been with her. I just, young men, and this, everybody's different. Okay, everybody's different. So what I'm going to say is going to be controversial. But I think young men, you guys need to experience more than 1 or 2 chicks in your life before you start really thinking about settling down, especially if you're that young. Okay, now if you're 35 years old and that's all you could do and your clock's winding down, okay, fine, settle. But if you're a young man who, you know, can pull a few women, enjoy that while you're young, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Get it out your system while you're in your early 20s, late teens. Enjoy it while you're young. I will leave this girl, bro. That's what I'm gonna tell you. All right. Female story. I snooped. I found something. I regret it. Yesterday, I, 24-year-old female, made a really bad decision. Got a little curious and looked at my boyfriend's male 25's phone. I really regret it and unfortunately found something. I saw he had a kick, which I was surprised to see, and that he's been chatting with some random girl. The messages were so unsettling and made me sick to my stomach. It's eating me alive. He also mentioned to her that a coworker has been eyeing me and we're gonna hook up tomorrow. I'm in total disbelief, and I don't know what to do or how to approach this at all. I feel terrible for even looking, but even so much more terrible about what I found. On top of it all, I am pregnant, which makes it all the harder. We've been together for 9 years. Wow, that's a long time. Things have been really rocky lately, but I didn't realize how bad it got, I guess. I'm really heartbroken, and I really want to believe that it's all just talk, and that he's maybe just bored, but I'm kind of insecure and have been hurt before. I would never have imagined I would be in this position, especially when we're about to start a family. What do I do, or how do I even go about talking to him? I don't want to be the bad guy, and I feel like I am because I looked and I found it. This one's a tough one to call, okay? And sometimes when I do these, it's really hard to give assessments to some of these situations, especially some of these situations you never see yourself in or you've never been in. But you look through his phone, that's an invasion of privacy. Okay, that is a problem. But that was your gut instinct and you trusted it and you found something. And now you're at a point of what should you do? You said maybe he's just bored. He might be. Y'all been together for 9 years. He been clapping the same cheeks for 9 years. So, I mean, he just might need some strange. You know, he's still pretty young. 25 is pretty young, relatively. Man. But y'all been together a long time, and it sounds like he didn't really get to get it out his system, which is what I was talking about in the last story. Young men need to get it out of their system. You need to go and do your thing a little bit before you start trying to settle down, man. The curiosity sets in. And same thing goes for women. I'm not saying go out there and ride the carousel and have hot girl summer and all that. I'm saying date a few different guys, get a feel for, don't just, take the first thing that comes. If it's meant for you guys to be, you guys will find each other again. That's all I'm saying. But back to this. You're pregnant. That's what makes this super hard to respond to. Y'all about to start a family, and I don't believe in breaking up families. I do not. Broken families suck, and a lot of kids suffer from them. But I don't believe two people should be unhappy together for the sake of a family. So you got to do what you got to do. If you want to leave, I would do it now before this baby is born, so you guys can start immediately setting up co-visitations, co-parenting, all that fun stuff. Because if you stay together and you try and work on it a little bit and you have the baby, I don't even know how far along you are. Like, you could be 7-8 months, like you could be ready to drop. So like, I don't know, but you could have the baby, and then you guys can grow an attachment, but you can still have that resentment. So you'd be even in a harder place to leave, because it's like, now the family's here and this has started, but I'm still bitter with this man. But first of all, you need to talk to him about it. That's the first thing. Don't just jump to any conclusion. Have a conversation with him. Just be honest. Just be honest. You might want to maybe screenshot the stuff, but you got to talk to him. That's the first thing. Because like you said, he could just be talking shit. Like, he might not be hooking up with the coworker. Guys talk trash all the time. Dudes lie on their dicks all the time, to men and women. So, yeah, you never know. You really don't. But if things have been rocky in the relationship, it could be true. It probably is. Who knows? But you got to talk to him. That's the first thing. And you got to go from there, and you guys just got to figure out what's best for you two and the situation you're in. But if you're going to leave, do it before you have the baby. That's my only suggestion. This one was pretty tough to answer. If you guys got some better advice, please drop it in the comments. Next, dating advice. Okay. That one was a tough one. Dating advice. I think all the back and forth, playful bickering scares guys off. Am I too confrontational? When I, female, 30 years old, like a guy, I'm prone to bickering and poking fun at them.
Here you go, football head.
Thanks. Hey.
Sucker.
Man, seems like Helga's always picking on you in particular, Arnold.
The more I like them, the more I'm likely to do this. I think this means we have good vibes and are comfortable enough to relate to each other in that way. But I'm starting to learn that guys think the opposite and want to run away from my type of personality. I also get defensive and play devil's advocate more often than I think it's appreciated. I wasn't really raised in an affectionate or loving home with encouragement and soft words, so it doesn't come easy to me at all. Actually, relating this way feels pretty foreign. It's really discouraging for me, actually, because I really do care, and I would never say anything to intentionally hurt anyone. But people think I'm too confrontational, dramatic, nitpicky, and always pointing out their flaws. Not all the time, but enough to make guys shy away from me. I think we're joking, having a good time, but truth is, I'm really shy, sensitive, sincere, and care a lot. But people don't seem to see that side of me. How do you feel about girls like this? What suggestions do you for me to come off more gently and sincerely? Not even sure what exactly guys want instead. What can I do to bridge this disconnection? Well, if you're asking me, Guys are shying away because you're a guy. You act like a guy. The stuff you do, that's stuff a man does. Guys don't want to be with men. If they're straight, they want to be with a woman. They want a feminine woman. You know, a woman who's gonna make them feel good. If you're poking fun at them and confrontational, and all, no dude wants to deal with a confrontational chick at all. Guys want feminine chicks that act like women should act. All right, and y'all can call me whatever you want, but that is the reality of it. Guys don't want to date guys. Okay, the feminist movement has made women want to act more like men, and men don't like that. Honey, you gotta tone all that down. We like a little banter, we like a little playfulness, we like that to a degree. But if you're like that all the time, hell no, that shit'll get old fast. Please. Ain't nobody trying to deal with nobody like that. Not even on a friendship level. Like, you always nitpicking, and hell no, don't nobody want to hang out with nobody like that, let alone date somebody like that. So, honey, it's obvious. You gotta calm it down, scale it back. If you really care, and you say you care and you're sincere, you gotta figure out how to show that. I can't tell you how to be a woman. I'm not a woman. So you gotta figure that out on your own. But I can tell you what men do and do not like. And we do not like a masculine, confrontational, pushy, nitpicking ass chick. We definitely don't like that shit. So cut that shit out. If you want any success with any masculine man, a bitch-made feminine guy might go for some of that shit, but ain't no masculine man going for that. Hell no. Tone that down. Get in your feminine energy and get out of your masculine. And I guarantee you, if you're good looking, guys will start fucking with you. All right? All right, guys. I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. This was an interesting one today. I did enjoy this. Guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Help me hit that goal. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching to the end. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. The socials right here for you. And I will be back on Monday with a burning question.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post the same now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm.